There's a cozy little kitchen in a home in the dark woods, a kitchen which weaves a little magic over a cast iron pot upon her stove. The townspeople think she's a little strange, but she pays no mind to the subdued whispers as she passes by, with her ginger familiar following behind.
Hey Munchie Mafia! Tonight we are making a spin on a Seattle classic, the Seattle dog. Use the Sucklebuster's original SPG seasoning that we got from LQ Lunacy. We're going to be a little aggressive with the seasoning. Now we're going to mix it together. We want to get this meat emulsified so that it will wrap around a hot dog. So I use the Oscar Mayer stuffed cheese hot dogs for this sort of thing because it just works out better. But you want to get in there and mix it around a bit so that it will actually build some body to it, or else once it hits the pan it's going to crumble into pieces. Now we're going to start off with these hot dogs. We're going to take a chunk of hamburger meat and we're going to press it out so that it's pretty thin. And we're going to take the hot dog and we're going to wrap it around and try to get it encased as best as humanly possible. If some of it sticks out, some of it sticks out. And we're just going to roll it around just to get it so that it forms around there and some of the cracks gets filled in. Why you should use the thinner hot dogs is so that there's actually plenty of room in the bun. Or if you want, you can grill some Texas toast, which I also got some of that as well, just in case. And just use some garlic buttered grilled Texas toast. Just wrap it around. We're going to take our bacon. Now you can use regular bacon. I like to use the extra thick stuff. Cut into lardons. And I'm actually going to get my preheated cast iron skillet out. Just want to put a little bit of oil in the pan. And wear a mitten because you preheated your cast iron pan. You don't want to burn yourself. I've done that before. We're going to want to grab our bacon and put it into a lined dish for now. It will continue to cook because of the carryover temperature. Gently add our onion. We're going to want to get these fried up all nice so they're nice and limpy and translucent. Now if you want, you can caramelize them. It's entirely up to you. It's going to really pick up a lot of that flavor from the bacon. You're going to want to put a little smidge of salt and some pepper. As you can see, the volume of the onion is starting to really reduce down quite a bit. Alright, so we're going to transfer this to a heat-safe dish. As you can see, it's reduced down to quite a lot. I could eat just that just by itself. Okay, now you want to scare some of that waxiness off the off the skins of the jalapeno. Just going to let them just turn for just a few moments, just to blister them just a little bit. You don't want to overcook them. You want them to still have some body left to them. You can use jalapeno poppers, put those in the oven, cook them as per directions, and then after they're cooked, you slice them in half lengthwise and lay them in the bottom of the bun or Texas toast. And keep in mind, this is just a bastardized variation to a Seattle classic. Seattle's been my home for 56 years now. I was born and raised here. Seen lots of food trends come and go over the decades, but this one here has always been like one of my favorites. Introduce our little turd looking things to the pan. You don't want to crowd them. And the ground beef is very, very thin, so it's not going to take much at all to get these fully browned all the way around. But what we're going to do is we're going to take some aluminum foil and we're going to cover the pan and kill the heat, let them just get happy and rest under a tent. But first we want to make sure that they're all fully browned. It's kind of like a hot dog meets a Smashburger. And as you can see, it's starting to shrink a little bit, so you're actually seeing a little bit more of the hot dog exposed. That's perfectly all right. You're never going to get them absolutely perfect. If you really wanted to get really fancy, you could take some par-cooked bacon and wrap it around the burger and then make it a bacon-wrapped burger dog. Have you ever been in one of those burger places that also has hot dogs and you're just so indecisive? You want a hot dog, but you also want a burger, but you don't want both at the same time because that would be way too much food. Well, this solves the problem. So you get a little bit of burger, a little bit of hot dog, and you're good to go. That's processed. You want to make sure that your hot dogs do reach an internal temperature. So the way that we ensure that is to, let them rest under some foil, under a foil tent at this point, and just let the carryover continue to cook. And just assume that the handle is still hot because it is cast iron. They retain heat very well. Just gonna let it rest over here. Let's tent for about 10 minutes. And by that time, everything should be up to temperature. Okay, now we're going to get these babies all set up. These are St. Pierre brand top split brioche hot dog buns. And if you have ever gotten frustrated with the side splits where you start loading all your condiments and it breaks into two pieces, this solves your problem right here. These are not as likely to break apart. First, we're going to start with putting the whipped cream cheese into the hot dog bun. The more the better, in my opinion. If I'm going to suffer, let's suffer in style. And then we're going to put the hot dog on there and then start loading on the caramelized onions. They say less is more, but no, more is better. And, of course, our blistered jalapenos. I'm going to top it on top of that and line them all up. That's an option. You don't have to put them on there. And, of course, our lardons. This is a fancy extra thick bacon by Newski. And there we have it. We got it all nice and set up. And now we're just going to load up our side dish. And I chose a fully loaded baked potato. We're using Tillamook cultured sour cream and Tillamook farm style cheddar cheese shred. And of course, more lardons. And that's how we do it around here. I was going to make a vegetable, but just never got around to it. Hope you enjoyed it, and thank you for coming. Don't forget, cook with love and eat with passion. See you very, very soon. Have a good one. Bye.
Well, Munchie Mafia, it is that time. We really hate saying goodbye. So let's just say a fond good night, or even a sad little toodaloo. Perhaps even a till next time, maybe even a ta-ta for now. We'll be here or on off-topic squirrel, because Munchie needs love too. Been really fun with all our friends, no matter if you're old or you're new. So before you let that door slam behind you, fondle that like button lovingly and go back to your life as it were before you hit that play button on YouTube. If you haven't yet subscribed to Munchie Mafia Official, now is that time. What's stopping you? Thanks for coming. Please remember, as you are in your very own kitchen and cooking for your family, community, and friends, to always cook with love and always eat with passion, unless it has Twizzlers in it. Whoever suggested that is going to hell. As Chef Sivi says, stir up some magic. Whiskey, and a little mischief. Bakey, bake a little mystery with the spinning wheel of misfortune. We really hate saying goodbye, so let's just say a fond good night, or even a sad little toodaloo. Perhaps even until next time, maybe even a ta-ta for now. We'll be here or on off-topic squirrel, because Munchie needs love too.